Hey, did you do it this way?
I thought you said, like, step it up or...
Bring it on.
Bitch, say it right now because this is going on there.
Hi, guys, and welcome to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Angel.
And I'm Edith. Very caffeinated Edith.
Yeah, this is a very caffeinated... I'm having a hard time keeping up with that. I just worked almost 12 hours today.
Damn, when you told me that you were still at work, I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Because I told you I needed to decompress.
Yeah.
It's not because I was coming at work, but like, you know.
Se me juntó like a lot of stuff, and because I'm off tomorrow, I was like, I just need to get it done.
That's the only thing about like, you know, now that you work like 4 days a week, you know?
Yeah,
that,
and my Friday is a Thursday.
Yeah.
Because people still work on Friday and stuff needs to get done.
So like, se te hacen más pesados. Like, I've noticed that your Thursdays se han hecho más pesados. Like, you have a lot more work.
Yeah, because I need people to get shit done while I'm not in office. So that by the time I get back in office, that shit is done.
In office. She's important.
When you accidentally become important.
I know, without wanting to. Shit.
And now people are like, guys, so I was just told that I have to do a presentation.
Yay. I wish you could record it and we could all see it.
No. So like, the good thing is that it's via Zoom. So I won't be seeing their faces, thank God, because it's like at least 30 people. It's like a class.
Yeah.
Like, because there's what?
Oh, they don't turn their cameras on or something?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, with us, like, everybody turned their camera on.
No, because we're watching,
or
like,
kind of,
usually we're
mostly.
watching, like, somebody do something or whatever. So you don't really see their faces.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of nervous because...
You're going to do great. I already know. You just have to channel back to Angel back in high school.
Oh, excuse me.
Presentate. It's raw and real in this podcast. So go ahead.
So we're wearing these shirts that we bought like 2 months ago. And we just got...
Yeah, we just got them. They're made to order.
Yeah.
They're really cute, by the way. I saw them on TikTok and I was like telling Angel, I was like, we need to get these. So I ordered them for
because some of the proceeds go to what?
PBS.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, is it someone who works for PBS or like they were just like donating it or what?
They're donating the funds.
Oh, gotcha.
So they did like this t-shirt because you know how PBS is being like defunded by the government. So
which is crazy.
Which PBS is not only brings very educational like cartoons to like the youth, you know, but it also does it does news as well, and it's more on the ¿cómo te digo? On the more moderate side.
Oh, okay.
So it's
very neutral.
More like more non-biased and everything like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Like here's the facts.
Yeah.
So definitely we want to make sure to like keep PBS. So yeah.
And what does your shirt say?
Mine says, protect the public media.
Oh, I like that. And then the bottom says, based on... Oh, raised
on PBS.
Raised on PBS.
Which I'm definitely raised on PBS.
I watch PBS too. Oh mine says, I really like mine. It says, empathy isn't political, it's human.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, having empathy now is like...
fucking political, I guess.
Or... I don't know, like
it's very it's not common anymore.
Crazy.
I don't even know if it's ever been common, but it's just like I had ordered a different shirt, pero me mandaron la incorrecta. They did give me a partial refund, which honestly I wasn't even expecting that. I was kind of like whatever. I had ordered the Elmo one that said
you don't even remember, huh?
No. It was something about like the people, like us, the people have more power than the people in power. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I like faintly remember it.
Yeah, and it was Elmo. Pero
Elmo's World.
Elmo's World. We should be on Sesame Street, bro.
No, we shouldn't.
Yes,
we cuss too much.
Ah, fuck. Can we be like a Sesame Street, but like for adults?
Can we, maybe we should dress up as that. We need to start thinking about Halloween costumes.
Oh my God, Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch.
Am I going to be Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah, I could be Big Bird. Big Bird. No, because then I had to make my costume.
No, I'm sure they have like some. I'm cracking my fingers. Okay, I'm not farting.
Thank you for clarifying that. I didn't even think to be like, oh yeah, she's farting.
No, it's because one time, like, your stomach made a weird sound.
Oh yeah, that sounded like a fart. But that was literally sounded like a fart. I could have farted and just played it off. You guys will never know.
But you didn't fart.
No,
like,
but still.
Like, that's the crazy part because, like, I would have heard it.
Would you have called me out?
I don't know that I would have called. I know my face would have called you out. But,
fake ass.
Have you seen those memes that'll be like, "Oh, me choosing to stay silent. Also, me choosing to stay silent." The face is like,
yes, that's you. That's you. Angel's face would say everything, bro. Y'all should just look at her in public, bro. Like,
most people steer clear of me. I always get told that they're like, "Oh, when I first saw you, I thought you were gonna be a bitch." Like, I always get told that.
Yeah,
it's because like I don't just walk around smiling, you know. Like, I just my relaxed face. Like, I just have a, what do they call it?
RBF.
Yeah, RBF.
Yeah. Nah, no, Angel, like, has a, RBF, and she's still bitch, though.
I did not see that one coming.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm dead. I didn't see that one coming.
I think it's funny how, like, best friends are, like, opposites in that way, like, for us. Mm-hmm. Like, you say you don't go around smiling, bro, and I go smiling everywhere. Sometimes I get a little, ¿cómo se dice? Not intimidated. No, the other word. Help me out.
Intimidated? Not
intimidated. A little self-conscious.
Oh, okay.
Because I smile and then people don't smile back. And I'm like, oh, fuck you, bitch. And then I'm like, damn, you didn't smile back.
Oh, I do tight smiles.
Yeah, like that. And like whatever. Or
I'm trying to get better at it, though. I'll, like, smile and then I'll do a little wave.
Mm. And then sometimes they don't even say hi to that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The people who can make eye contact with you.
Oh,
and just
my God.
We've talked about this multiple times, but it's crazy to me that, like, someone can look you dead in the eye and then just keep walking without, like, saludándote.
Acknowledging your presence.
Especially in the mornings. Like, it is crazy to me because, like, si yo entro, like, if I go anywhere and I enter somewhere, like work or class or whatever, and I have peers there, like, I will... Like, even if I give, like, a general, like, oh, buenos dias, or, like, good morning, I don't have to say it to everybody, you know? But, like...
Yeah. Just, pero es que, no sé, obviamente, it's, I guess it's our culture. Yeah. Because I've noticed it, like, certain people, like, don't do that. And, or it just bothers me, like, okay, like, you don't acknowledge my presence, but, like, one thing is you doing it, and another thing is me initiating, and you still don't
that's wild. That's wild for you to, like, say, like, for them to just, like, completely
look
ignore
at you.
That is, like, so rude.
Like, they just look at you and it's like, did you hear me?
That's so rude.
And I am definitely that person. I think I'm catching I don't know if I'm catching people off guard. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was just my old job, but now I feel like it's kind of like both. Mm-hmm. That I'm just like, wherever I go, if I haven't seen you for the day, I'll acknowledge your presence. I'll say good morning, good afternoon, hi, how are you doing?
Not if I'm already there.
It's because cuando camino. Like, for me, it's like because sometimes I have to walk to a separate, like, to go to the restroom. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, you know, I'll say, I'm in your space, you know? That's how I see it. I'm in your space.
Yeah, because if okay, so the thing about me is that I'm the first person to get to work.
So you just say good morning to yourself?
Well, sometimes the cleaners are still there. And
that's how early Angel gets to work, guys.
Dude, the cleaner is hilarious because that's how early I get to work. Sometimes I get there at 5:30 and they're still there. And it's so funny because, like, I can, like, as I'm unlocking the door, I can already hear La Señora tiene her speaker. She got this little, like, what are they called? Not the beat ones. They're like...
The JBL ones?
I think so.
They're like little kind of like pill?
Kind of.
But they don't look like the Beats one.
No.
I think it's a JBL one.
Okay, she has this little speaker, right? And I can already hear it as I'm unlocking the door, and I can already hear her music, dude. Like, I was just Monday, I think, or Tuesday. I freaking get to work, and I can already hear the Jenny Rivera like blasting full force, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, because like homegirl has been up late, you know, because they like overnight, they work overnight, they work like graveyard, because they clean different offices and stuff. And so I was like, it's too fucking early, but she's like full, like, dude, like she'll have it on blast.
Es que para despertarse, para estar así bien pilas, you know.
Yeah, she's full of energy. Like hella early in the morning. But it's so funny because I'll get there and then she's like, ay, Ángel, me asustaste. And then she's like, ay, déjame voy y le bajo. And I'm like, no se preocupe, está bien. And then she's like, no, ¿cómo crees? She's like, yeah. And she'll like, I think because sometimes I feel like she gets embarrassed. Como que like, oh fuck, like I just got walked in on. Yeah, like, damn.
You like invaded her
like
a little bubble of...
Yeah, because she's like, obviously, okay, so when I get there, she's usually cleaning the office downstairs where I work.
Yeah.
And then we have an office upstairs, and I think her husband cleans that one while she's cleaning the one downstairs. So it's just her cleaning when I get there most of the time. And I think it's like she just gets into like the mode, you know, when you're just in that cleaning mode and you're like bumping your music and stuff.
Yep.
So when I get there, and sometimes she doesn't hear me when I get there, and then it's so funny because she'll be like, ay, Ángel, me asustaste, and then she'll like turn down her music right away, and I'm like, oh, no se preocupe, like you can listen to it, you know, like I don't have a problem.
Like, I love Jenny Rivera too.
Yeah, I'm like, you can, like, I don't mind, but then she'll be like, no, está bien, like, you know, like it's okay, you know, like she's like, I want you to focus on your work or whatever. Aww. Even though la señora will hold a whole ass 30-minute conversation with me.
Like, I want you to focus on work.
But then she keeps talking to me
about my life.
Yeah, she's a talker. All right, I'll tell you.
Aww.
She's a talker, but she's really nice. She's really nice. Where was I going with this?
I am trying to figure this out.
Oh, so I say hi to her, you know, like if I come in and stuff, like I'll be like, oh, buenos dias or whatever, you know. But like if she's like on the other side or something, no la veo, like then she'll come over and then she'll say good morning to me, you know. But I'm usually if but I don't see her all the time, okay? It's just like every now and then.
Yeah.
But I'm normally the first person in the office. And because I get there so fucking early. And so then normally, like, it won't be for another hour and a half that people will start to kind of slowly come in. But it's crazy to me because I have a little mirror, because I have my back to the door. You know how I told you I have kind of like my back to the door? I have a little mirror. And so, like, I can see them,
it's
and they see me.
Strategically positioned.
Yeah, it's very strategically positioned. And they see, like, I could see them see me, you know, see them. And, like, they'll just keep walking. Like, sometimes, like, there's certain people that will just keep walking. No dicen nada, no saludan nada. Like,
for me, it's just so awkward.
But I'm not going to say something because, like, you walked in after I did.
Exactly.
Like, it's like an unwritten rule. So then I was like, so I'll just sit there and just start working until, like, there's certain people que si entran and they'll be like, well, okay, there's one girl in particular, like, she gets there pretty early and she won't even make eye contact. Like, I don't even see her, to be honest, because when you walk in, there's like, you go down this hallway or you go straight, and I sit like around the corner over here, and she'll go straight this way, so I don't even see her, but she'll still be like, good morning, like she'll kind of scream it out.
Aww.
Like, because she knows I'm there.
Yeah,
she knows I'm there, but she won't see me or nothing because she's going to her desk to go clock in, and she'll just be like, good morning, like kind of like loud enough for me to hear her, and I'll just say it back, you know. But like, come on, like, you didn't even make eye contact with me, and she still says it.
That's exactly, bro, exactly. Es que hay una gente que no sé, like, tienen diferentes modales.
Yeah,
like, they were taught different. And I don't know, I guess, like, over there, like, porque vas a México y donde quiera que pasas, you know, es de respeto de decirle hola, buenas tardes, buenos días, whoever.
I will say though, like, I don't do it when I'm out in public. Like, I don't.
No,
I'll do like a tight smile.
Yeah.
But I won't. Like,
no, not like out.
I'm not gonna be at Burlington and when I see somebody be like, hi, how are you?
I'm not gonna be at Home Goods like, hi, good morning, hello.
Yeah.
No, tampoco. They're gonna be like, this girl.
No.
This girl needs help. And I do, but like,
I'd rather be left
still.
alone while I'm buying shit I shouldn't be.
I'm saying when you're in your workplace or anything like that. So I don't know. Anyways. Pero sí. Lo que es la vida, guys.
There was something I needed to say and I completely forgot.
Go.
I just said I completely forgot.
Oh.
I remember it.
Oh.
So, you know what's so funny? Because last time we were talking about like, oh my God, I really like Pilates. It's like low intensity, blah, blah, blah. Bitch. Like, we spoke too soon, guys. We spoke too soon. Because let me tell you, the very next day after we filmed that episode, we just found out what fucking cardio Pilates is.
Oh my gosh. I forgot about that too.
Like,
I guess, like, the instructors, depending on the instructor, they focus on certain body parts for every day, you know? And me and Angel have yet to encounter a Pilates day where it's focused on cardio.
Yeah.
Right? And we go in it, we're like, hell yeah, we're gonna, like, you know, have a good workout, but we're also gonna get a good stretch. And then she's like, oh, and then there was these boards on there, right, that we've never seen before. And she's like, oh, we're gonna be jumping today. I was like, what?
I was like, jumping? What the fuck?
Jumping where? And then she's like, oh yeah, I just need you guys to test it out because it's gonna feel weird at first. And I'm like, okay. And it did feel weird at first. It felt like we were gonna, like, I had no control.
Let me tell you guys, it was kind of like how do I say it? Like jumping on a trampoline, but like sideways, like laying down. It was so weird, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of have fun like the first couple minutes. And then after the first couple minutes, it actually felt like a workout. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of over it now.
Yeah, I started feeling like a workout real quick.
Real quick, yeah.
I was like, okay, this is cardio, okay.
At first, I was kind of like, oh, this is weird. I was kind of scared because, I don't know. I was scared because I was like, I don't know, like, what to expect, you know? And then I did it, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I was like, oh, I could do this. And then I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then after a while, I was like, oh, I'm over it.
Siento que tú eres mucho más aventada, though.
What you mean?
Like, you're more trusting. Eres más aventada. Like, when it comes, like, for Pilates, bro, like, you'll go all the way the first time. Like, every time I see you, like, I don't feel like you have any fear of, like, fucking falling and eating shit. And mientras yo, I'm, like, carefully, like, my knees sometimes are bent because I'm just so scared. I'm like grasping for life. Like,
I mean, I am grasping for life too,
but you look so nonchalant. Like, let me do this like weird plank position and a hole's right under me and I might fall, but like, who cares?
Well, I don't know, I just feel like I mean, they're making us do this for, like, it's been done, like, it's not something that hasn't been done.
I know, but I think about it like, maybe because I've seen so many videos, bro, where people eat shit in Pilates, and I'm just like, está grabado en mi mente, bro. Oh. Whenever, like, people are doing stuff, I'm like, here I go. Carefully. I know the instructor one of the times was like, okay, straighten your legs more, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm gonna eat shit.
That was so funny though, because like I can hella see you like you wanted to be like, no.
Yes, I'm gonna be like, no.
And she's like, straighten out your legs more.
And I was like, my hands were getting sweaty, and I was like, no, I'm gonna fall. I'm literally gonna fall.
But yesterday, so we went to a class yesterday, and I really liked yesterday's class. Yeah, but today, girl, my legs have been so sore. Like, I felt it today, all the day today.
The day today.
Huh?
The day today?
I felt it all day today.
Oh, I heard the day today.
No, I felt it all day today. My legs.
Yeah, no. For me, my legs, my abs, my
butt cheeks.
Oh, butt cheeks too.
My butt was, I felt it.
But not like extreme. You get me? Just like enough. Mm-hmm. If that makes any sense. We'll see how como dijo Angel, right now we're Pilates peasants. So hopefully by October we're Pilates princesses.
It's been good so far, though.
It's been a good time.
I like how they're like small, intimate classes, and for the most part, they're all women. Like, I don't think we've had any guys in our classes yet.
No, not yet.
Um,
A ver si convencemos al Val que vaya con nosotros.
for real, huh?
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Do we have any updates? Oh, no, you were going to talk to us about...
Oh my God. So last episode was the first episode that we filmed after I came back from Mexico, right?
I think so.
Okay. So last episode, I forgot to talk
first of all, we were a train wreck.
You know, thank you to everybody who stayed. And I guess you guys really liked it because it did really well.
I know. We actually received a lot of like feedback because I honestly, I don't know how many times I told Edith, like, girl, like that was a train wreck. And I was like, kind of like, I was just like, should we even post it? Because a part of me was like, bro, we talked a lot about nothing.
Yeah, Angel was like, I don't know if you should post it.
I don't even know how many times I said chuck roast. Like, which we found out it's actually diezmillo. Thank you to our friend. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I didn't know it was diezmillo because I've gone to la carniceria and to me, diezmillo looks like, you know, like not chuck roast. Like
my parents, I talked to my parents about it because I was like, oh, what do you? They're like, oh, de seguro like estaban hablando like a thicker cut of diezmillo, which was what I was telling you, but they're like, oh, nosotros like usamos mucho what they call chamorro for barbacoa and everything like that, but that comes with the hueso. It's like the carne with the hueso because it gives it a lot more flavor when it comes to barbacoa. Because I was telling them of like how you make your meat stuff and.
How I make my meat stuff.
And then I'm like, oh, it's like tipo like, you know, like the barbacoa that my dad makes. And they're like, oh yeah, it's like you could use diezmillo, but it's just you have to get like a thick cut of diezmillo, or you could use chamorro, which is like kind of like that, but with viene con el hueso. So yeah.
But you know what's interesting though, because why do I feel like diezmillo doesn't like the one que asamos like doesn't have it's not giving me the same vibe as chuck roast.
No, because maybe because a thicker cut is different.
Probably it has to be because
Google
it also has
you Google it, bro, and you said diezmillo.
Because it also has more fat. Like chuck roast has a little bit more fattiness to it. I don't know.
I think it's just a thick like.
Are we going down another rabbit hole?
Fuck
of chuck roast?
You know what? I want to give a shout out to one of the people that commented last episode. I'm gonna shout out. Her name is Beltran Cynthia.
What if she didn't even want her name out there, Edith?
Oh damn, Cynthia. I'm sorry. Well, she didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, no, but like you know, some people like to keep.
First of all, comments are public, so they could go back to our episode.
But it's not like we have a ton of people.
Damn. Like, okay, well,
it's
Cynthia.
Okay.
Hola, Cynthia.
And you keep fucking name dropping her.
Well, I want to shout you out because of your comment. You know, she said, "Great episode. LOL, you guys could talk about chuck roast a whole episode, and I would still listen. I enjoyed the life updates and the chisme, and I would also love the trial bonus episodes and the little chuck roast."
I really like how a lot of people did comment La Carnita because I was like, damn. I low-key was like, I didn't even felt like confident posting last episode.
No, she wasn't going to post it. But I was editing and I was like, honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, I feel like when we were like filming it,
yeah,
I was like, girl, I feel like we talked about carne for like a whole
hour, yeah.
But it wasn't even that long.
Oh, damn.
It was like maybe 15 minutes tops.
Talk about having such a skewed perception of time.
That is crazy, right? But I just want to know why like that always happens to us though.
I don't know.
So,
but anyways,
back to what I was gonna tell you guys.
Yes.
What was I gonna tell?
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. So you guys know how I went to Mexico, right? Great time. You know, I was like with my family and stuff. But there was just some instances that were like, So, I don't know si les ha pasado.
She also forgot how to talk.
Yeah, that's who. Desde cuando, girl? Desde cuando? Did you guys hear my stomach again?
No.
It did that noise again. So I did not fart. Let me clarify, because now we're clarifying that we're not farting when we're like, so let me clarify, I did not fart. So what was I saying? Mexico. You know, guys. No. Aquí nunca vamos a salir de este episodio. Pues no sé si les ha pasado, like, if this has happened to you, like, when you go to Mexico, you have those, like, certain people that are just no tienen filtro.
No normally it's a tia.
Yeah. Normally it's a tia. For me, she's kind of like, I guess, a long distance tia or something like that. Because I've known her, like, my entire life. She's always lived next to la casa de mis abuelitos. In where my dad's from.
Hold on, but like, okay. What is the definition of next to your abuelitos?
Like, literalmente next to my abuelitos.
Oh.
Like, the houses.
Why did I think that you guys lived on, like, a lot of land?
What do you mean?
Like, why did I think you guys just... Because you know how you were talking about Big Bertha and, like, all these animals and stuff. But, like, how is the house right next to your... Like, you guys no tienen, like, acres? Like, you guys don't have...
Yeah, but, like, not right with there where we live. So, you know, like, así se acostumbra así, mira. Tienes tu casa con tu corral, right? And that's where you keep your animals for day-to-day living. And then you have land where you take your cows. Usually it's, like, maybe a 10-15 minute walk for us. And those are right there, land. And then además de eso, tienes ranch, like, ya bien lejos, ya
point? Like, if it's so far away from your animals, like, you gotta walk, like, you...
Well, Angel, you gotta milk your cows. And usually el corral que está junto a tu casa o que está cerca de tu casa is not gonna be able to feed your cows, like, the pasture, the grass, and everything like that. So you bring your cows over here so you can milk them, because you have to carry that milk to your house so you can make cheese, right? And then you take the cows at night, or like after you're done milking them, you take them so they could go eat and roam around. Oh. And then you bring them back.
I just have like a very different vision of what this rancho looked like.
I think a rancho is different for everybody, though.
Yeah.
I think it's more so because my family is como de las montañas, vamos a decir, mountain people, I guess. What the fuck?
Why did I just think of like the hills have eyes?
I literally...
Like the hills have eyes people.
That's my second personality.
That live in the fucking mountains and...
No, like, yeah, like we live in the mountains, so it's like...
Let me find out y'all are having deformities and but like Mexico, like in Mexico, like small towns, like people be like with their family, like be with their family.
Yeah. But ya no se ve eso tanto, honestly.
Good, because
I think people got a hold of media and stuff, you know, the other world and stuff. But that's
society.
So that's kind of how it works, right? So back to the point, Angel.
Okay.
Back to the point, because I don't want to... You know what? I'm going to take you to Mexico one day with me. So you could go and walk it and see all the beautifulness and the cows and Big Bertha. Anyways. So sí, tienen una casa... Esta señora vive junto a la casa de mis abuelos, right? And every time we go, she's so nice. She comes and says hi and talks.
Is she now? I'm just kidding.
She's interesting. Maybe not nice. Maybe that's not the word that I want to use. But, you know, la señora viene a saludar. Aunque eso sí, saluda. Okay?
Yeah.
So, she hadn't told me anything once I got there. Usually she'll say something up front when I get there. But this time she didn't. She waited until I had to leave, right? And then the day that I had to leave. And it's funny. She gets close. I'm over here talking to my aunt, right? And everybody's over here on another section, like, talking. And she was over there. And it was just me and my aunt in this other corner. We were talking about her kittens, because she has a lot of kittens. And she comes and I see her walking from the corner of my eye to us. And I'm like, I'm clocking it. She's gonna tell me something. Because siempre que voy a México, no falta el día cuando no me dice. Like, she doesn't comment on my body, bro.
So weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. Desde chiquilla. Desde chiquilla. Eso es like...
But it's like weird because like, why are you looking at little kid bodies?
Exactly. But I'm not a little kid anymore, but Still, why are you looking at my body? I mean, I guess there's no way to not look at it, but still, okay, back to the point. And so we were just talking. She comes into a conversation. No, Adi, like, you know, and then she's like, ah, pero mira que tan grande te, like how, like, basically saying like how fat I've gotten. She's like, oh, you would look so much prettier if you were like skinnier. And I was like, this bitch. And my tia was just like, oh God.
What I want to know is the people who feel comfortable enough to say this shit, like, what are you trying to get out of it? What are you trying to get out of it? And what are you expecting for people to say back to you? Are you expecting people to just be like, oh yeah, you're right, like agree with them? Or like,
I don't
what
know.
is the expectation there?
I have no idea. I feel like maybe to make herself feel better, because this lady, she's not small at all. You get me? She big.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, she a big girl. And so I was
Dude,
just
let
like,
me just say that is like fat on fat crime.
fat on fat crime. That's what it is. It
Like-
should be illegal. Illegal. But yeah, so I'm just like, ugh. Honestly, because she's been like that for so many years, I already.
So what did you say?
Oh, I just said like, oh, I mean, that's what you think. That's not what all my other boyfriends think. So plural. And she just starts laughing, and I'm like, okay, lady, whatever. But honestly, for me, it's like, because I'm so used to her commenting on my body, like, it's not normal. It's not. But like, for me, I don't expect anything more from her. You get me? Like, even si le dices algo, because she's like that with everybody, bro. Everybody que viene del otro lado or something like that, like, oh my gosh, she just loves to comment on their
So what is she? Okay, what did she tell your sisters?
Oh, I don't know if she told my sisters anything. Es que conmigo se lleva más, and the reason being is because I grew up over there. And Yamile, I don't know if she didn't tell me anything that she told Yamile or Miriam or anything like that. So, yeah. Miriam and Yamile no me dijeron nada. But
Because like, okay, like what if, okay, I'm gonna, what is the word here?
I'm not telling her, like, I'm gonna bring my best friend and fuck you up.
No, I wanna, what is it? What plays devil advocate here?
Okay, play devil advocate.
Not play devil's advocate. I want to get a hypothetical out there.
Okay, go.
What would you tell her if she would have said that to one of your sisters?
Me encabrono, bro. Me encabrono. I would lash out. I'd be like, bro, look at your fat ass. Who are you to fucking talk?
Yeah, but why is it okay for her to speak like that to you, but not to your sisters?
Oh, no. She's hitting me with the therapy.
Because, like, I feel like, obviously,
Damn.
you recognize it for what it is, and you would not be, like, to you, it would 100% not be okay for her to talk like that to your sisters. That would not be acceptable. But, like, yet, you take it when it's towards you.
That's a good question. I mean, not a good question, but that's good pointing it out, you know? Why do you do this shit? I think sometimes it's really hard for me. I guess maybe in a part of me, like, I don't know if I don't think it's acceptance of what she says, you know? It's more so of, I battle a lot with this. And it's like, desde chiquilla, my parents were really, really hard on me when it came to respetando mis mayores. And I think because it's with me, I feel like, oh, like, I don't know if it, like, it makes me stay, like, because my brain is like, ¿cómo te digo? Crecí así, with my parents being so strict with me. Like, in the case of myself, I'm just like, oh, you know, it's not needed, like, for me to be disrespectful, even though she disrespected me. But I feel like with my sisters, I feel so protective that I just don't care about anything. Yeah, man, I don't care like that.
Yeah.
Like, blanks out for me. But because it's just me, because, like, no se imaginan, like, desde chiquilla, like, mis papás, like, I love them and everything, pero they were really, really strict when it came to respecting my elders, even if it meant that they disrespected me, if they commented on me, if they did something to like.
Did your parents ever
agitate me.
stand up for you? Like, if someone disrespected you, like, would they ever like step in and be like, "Hey, don't talk to my daughter like that"?
That's a good question.
Because I feel like in a way that kind of trains you, like subconsciously, to be a doormat sometimes. You know, like that kind of like you're being like groomed to just take it because
they're older.
Yeah.
And that's how traditionally it is, you know, like
Yeah.
respetar whatever. But you know what? I think obviously it has, because there was a time, and you know that you've been through all these phases of my life, and you've seen how some people have walked all over me and treated me like shit, and I'm still there. And I feel like
I remember a very specific time.
you're like, actually 2, maybe 3. But I definitely think that plays a big part.
Yeah.
That plays a huge part. I feel like when I was younger, like back to referencing when you said if my parents have ever defended me in cases like that, off the top of my head, I cannot tell you if they have. But I could tell you that I could remember the most specific moments where I felt disrespected by certain elders, and I decided to, like, you know, I decided to defend myself, and I was punished for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's so sad to see, because I know people like who grew up like that too. Okay. They, even just them defending themselves, they would get in trouble. Like, they were not allowed to disrespect their elders at all, even if they were rude. And you know, I've heard stories about how like they were disrespected even in front of their parents, and their parents never stood up for them. And basically, like, now, even as adults, like, they are very non-confrontational because they don't want to stir the pot. Like, they don't want to, like, what is it called? Like, no quieren, they don't want to say the wrong thing, or like whatever, because like a fear, or even just like whenever like someone says something to them, there's this fear of even just defending yourself, because like it was just so drilled into you when you were younger that like you don't talk back or whatever, because like you would get in trouble, even if you were right to defend yourself, you know,
even if you were right. And like I said, I love my parents. Do I think that the way that they taught me that as a kid was correct at this point, like in time, me as a 29-year-old? I don't think so. I think you could have gotten around it a different way. Like, you know, respect people who respect you. You know, show that mutual respect. And whenever they show disrespect, you know, aprende a defenderte. Because that's one thing about my parents. They didn't really ever teach me how to defend myself. And I think I am the way that I am now just because I had to learn it the hard way. And I feel like that's why I am like that with my sisters. I'm so protective because like I know how my parents are.
And you want things to be different for them.
Yes, exactly. So I will pull out my fucking really bitchy side or like really confrontational side when it comes to them, because like I don't want them to go through the same things I went through.
Yeah.
So,
but like I'm sure I you know, like I've seen how your parents are, and even the stories you've told me, and I know they've like adapted and evolved as parents. You know, they're not the same parents now that they were when they were your parent. Well, I mean, they're still your parents, but when you were younger, like, do they still tolerate that kind of disrespect towards their daughters?
Now they're like, I'm not going to say like 100%.
They're not perfect, you know.
They're not
nobody
perfect
is.
because they also were taught a certain way growing up. Like desde niños, ellos también aprendieron la misma.
Y ya tienen maña. Ya es maña too, like, to be a certain way.
Exactly. So, and it takes a lot of self-awareness and reflection to change. Do I feel like they changed completely when it comes in question like of that? kind of a little bit, but not that much. But not that much.
But now your sisters have a big sister who will.
Yeah. And I've made it my mission, bro, to like show them that it's okay to defend yourself. It's okay not to let other people like walk all over you.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no. Like that's my biggest thing. So like obviously like it goes like a little against what my parents teach them, but like I just don't want them to go through the same things I went through. So yeah, I guess that's why maybe for me in those instances, like when the lady was like talking bad about me, like a mí se me voló así, like because I'm just, especially because she's always said
you were taught to just kind of
and not
ignore
only that,
it, right?
no, not ignore it. My parents not saying anything whenever she commented on, which I think that I love like I said, I love my parents. Were they right for that? No. I think in those moments where whenever that lady always commented about my body, they should have like made her shut up.
Yeah.
But they didn't. And they left me to like just take it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm so happy of the place that I am right now because those comments that would have she said before affected me at one point. And now they don't, because for me it's like I know who I am and I'm so secure in myself, you know? But I just, a part of me is like, damn, that little Edith that had to take that shit.
Yeah.
So, god damn.
That was
I didn't know.
I love dissecting these kinds of things.
I don't know what's gonna get that deep. I was just gonna tell you about my experience with this lady.
Yeah.
No,
that I now have problems with and I've never met.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Angel to Mexico one day and she's just gonna go and fucking fuck her up sin decir hola ni nada.
It's on site.
But like in that instance, right? My tia was on one side, and I feel like she could have said something. Not saying that I wanted her to defend her, but I just peeping it out now that I'm like over here and kind of looking at the moment. She could have said something too. She's known that lady for longer than I have, right? Never had said anything ever since I was a kid. So they're like that too. My dad was also there, and he just decided to just walk away. He's just like, he was just like, fuck, like, just walked away. And now that you say that, like, I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, now it makes me understand a little bit of why I reacted that way. Even though I just kind of, like, brushed it off and whatever. But, like, I'm just like, oh, they make sense. You know, the puzzle pieces, like, why I wouldn't go all fucking crazy aggressive like I would with my sisters when it was just me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
Well, if I was there, I would have said something.
I know you would have.
My face would have said something first, too. Not been like, kill me?
What the fuck did you just say? Yeah.
Oh, no. I've told our friends already the story about how I almost got into a fight at swap meet.
Oh, yeah.
That lady tried to basically call Val fat. It did not go well for her. I almost beat the shit out of her.
At the swap meet.
At the swap meet. It was ghetto as fuck, but don't talk about my man like that.
She stands firm with her man. The fuck? Pero sí. And the otra cosa que me pasó, because now we're like, I love going to Mexico, but it also makes me realize a lot of, I don't know, not realize, but it just also comes with a little bit of like, shit.
There's some baggage over there.
Some baggage. Y eso que nomás me estuve una semana.
You're like,
imagínense cuando me estoy 3, guys. Me and my usually it's with my sisters. We're going through it. But I still love it though. But I went to Mexico, and my grandma, she just started talking about like marriage and stuff like that. I don't know how the conversation came. I think my mom brought up somebody that got married recently or something like that.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. Or she did. And then she's like, yeah, porque casarse es bien importante, porque no quieres estar sola toda la vida. And she's just looking at me. And I'm like, And I'm like, dígalo como lo quiere decir, abuelita. ¿Qué me quiere decir? She's like, es que mija, ya. I mean, te tienes que casar. ¿Cómo no puedes estar sola? And I'm like, oh, basically saying like, I have to get married. Like, she doesn't see it like in any way a good life if I end up alone. Or if I'm like right now just being alone. At my age. At my age.
Pero ¿cómo se el dicho? Mejor sola que mal acompañada.
And
that came from somewhere.
But I'm just like, I was like, pero pa qué? Like, I would tell her. And my mom does, when it comes to my grandma, she defends me a lot.
Because that's her mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her mom. And she's like, she was telling my grandma, like, things have changed so much. Mm-hmm. Like, now, antes casarse era la única salida. Like, to get out of the rancho, to get out, like, and she's like, things are very different now. She was telling my abuelita. She's like, now.
Good for your mom.
Yeah. Now women can, like, work for themselves, can sustain themselves, can, like, she's like, have you seen Edith? Like, she's traveled everywhere by herself. Like, she's lived so much life.
Yeah.
All by herself.
Good for her.
And I was like, oh, my mom. And she's like,
your mom's not very confrontational, right?
No.
Okay.
But I think with my grandma, like, she had it rough with my grandma, like, so I feel like when my grandma kind of, like, tries to, like, say stuff to me, I feel like I así le nace más to be like, I'm gonna defend my daughter. And even in that case, for, like, when the lady was talking about my body, I feel like at one point my mom wouldn't say shit, but I do remember a couple times just later on in my life when she did comment, like, hey, like, ya pare ya no diga nada, like, she would just brush her off. But but with my grandma, definitely she feels much more comfortable being more confrontational, right? And my grandma's like, well, it's because like, you don't want to be alone and blah blah. She's like, things have changed and everything like that. And I'm like, man, I thought my grandma had moved away from that idea, because we had talked about this. She had brought it up years ago. Yeah, and we talked about it, and sí, parece que entró en razón, and she's like, oh yeah, I see the way, but otra vez, like, when are you gonna get married? Like, who do you want me to get? Do you want me to get married to just anybody at this point? Like, you just want me married? Because that's not what I want. I'm like,
and who are you supposed to marry? Like,
bitch, tengo novios.
Oh. No, because I'm just thinking, like, she wants you to get married, but I'm like, to who?
Exactly. Like, I'm just like, I just want to make. How does
that solve anything? Like,
because to her, being alone in adulthood is not ideal. Is not a good life. That's how she sees it.
But then, like, look at all these people stuck in shitty marriages.
Exactly. And I'm not
miserable as hell.
Exactly. I'm not saying her marriage is perfect, because let me tell you, it's far beyond perfect. And I did tell her something. I did, because for me, it's just like, this is not the first time. It's not the second time. Okay, abuela.
And it probably won't be the last.
No. And I'm like, abuela, ¿para qué? ¿Para terminar como usted? Okay. And she's like, oh, es que Eddie. And I'm like, no, it's because I want to make sure that I choose wisely who I decide to spend my life with.
Yeah.
Because for me, marriage, I see it as like a life partner.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to choose anybody just because, I feel alone or lonely. Like, I need nah. I want to make sure I make the right choice of who I end up marrying. And I was telling her that. And then she's like, oh, okay. Again, like the same. Ahí vamos en razón. Pero it's like, I don't know, amigos. Have you guys ever, is your family like that too? Like, do you have like family that's like pressures you into, not pressures you, but like says stuff like that?
I think it's just like, to them, it's just probably like,
so foreign?
To be alone, yeah, probably, because the normal thing to them, right? Like, the natural evolution of life is like, you grow up, like, you get married, you have your job, you have your kids, your house. Like, there's like an order of how you're supposed to do things.
Yeah.
And anything outside of that is like taboo and crazy.
Exactly.
Like,
oh, and then she's like, oh, tienes que seguir la, ¿cómo se dice?
Your bloodline, basically, right?
Yeah, my bloodline. I was like, Grandma, your bloodline right now is my puppy. Like, she just starts laughing. I'm like, oh no, it's not a joke. Like, for me, I don't know about kids. Kids are, I'm not even thinking of them right now.
Yeah.
They're far off, like, if the chance.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, and my mom's like, it's not like that anymore. It's just like, why? I was telling my grandma, why do you want to continue a bloodline when life, like, the world is literally on fire and it's a mess?
Yeah, it's a fucking shit show
like,
out here.
Sí, es verdad. Because she was, then we started talking about, like, she's like,
politics?
Oh, yeah.
Is she talking about Israel again?
No. That's a whole other topic, guys. Let me tell you, my grandma is special. I love that tiny woman. I love her. But let's just say we have very different point of views, and it's really hard. I'm so, like, I love her, and I wish her the best and everything, but we have very different mindsets. She was talking about the U.S. She's like, oh my God, it's really bad over there. Like, it's horrible. Like, that's another reason why my grandparents don't want to come anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, no. Like, ew.
They said ick.
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, how can you ask me to, like, you bring a bloodline when the fucking world is on fire? Yeah. And that's a country I have to raise my kids in. Hypothetically.
You said hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I love my grandma, but it's sometimes a little, ¿cómo se dice? It like, sometimes it irks me the way she is.
Yeah.
Like, the way what she says about certain comments about
If you
things.
guys were not blood related, would you still want to be around her?
Yes. I would say yes. She's like those little witch. She's not a witch, guys. Don't say that. Because don't tell her that I said that, because she's like,
I was like, girl, she would have smacked you.
She's Christian to the max. Like, turn up the notch. But I think so. She's just one of those viejitas that are just, she's very comforting when she's not talking about, like, se le salen sus comentarios. She, like, loves her garden and whatever. And
when it's surface level?
Yeah, I guess that.
There's, like, certain family that, like, if we weren't blood, like, I would never want to be around them.
Yeah.
For real.
Tell me about it, girl. Tell me about it. There's a lot of family that I would be like that. Like, I don't know. And it's funny because like, I don't know if your mom is like this, but my parents are like, sangre es sangre.
No.
Yeah.
My
and I think that's
my family is very ¿cómo te digo? Stubborn.
Elaborate.
Like, they probably don't even remember what the fuck they got into a fight about, but they ain't talking right now. They haven't talked in fucking years.
They stay mad.
Yeah. They probably don't even know what the original fight was about. And she has brothers that she doesn't talk to, like, period.
You see, that's crazy, because,
like, to the point where they literally wanted to. So when my grandma passed away a couple years ago, this was the first time they see these brothers. Y eso que no, they didn't communicate to them that this funeral was being held, because they were like, I don't give a fuck if they're not there. Like,
yeah,
they had to find out through, because where my family's from is small. Like, everybody fucking, like,
yeah, that's
kind of knows, you know, like, people know each other, people talk. But when my grandma passed away, nobody, like, went out of their way to communicate to these brothers that my grandma passed away. So they had to find out through the grapevine of whoever to find out that their mom passed away. That is because my family is very, like, stubborn. Yeah. Like, they're very, like,
rencorosos. Las rencorosos, no, ¿cómo se dice? They hold grudges, no?
Yeah.
There we go. I think that is rencorosos.
Yeah, right? They hold grudges, and but yeah, nobody told them. And then when they did go there, girl, no querían ni saludar. One of my uncles, que sí se la lleva with my mom or whatever, like they're cool. Because his kids hadn't gone to Mexico in like a hot minute, okay? The last time they were there, they were like really young. And so when his kids went or whatever, and my uncle's basically like reintroducing his kids to everybody over there. And then he goes, oh, y ves a ese señor, a ellos no los saludas, okay? Like, to his own brother. Like, he's like, we don't talk to them. We don't like them. About his own brother. But that's how my family is. And like my family is just, I don't know, they're very stubborn, they're very like very much in their own way, like they're fucking loud, they all think they're right, and they're a fucking mess. Okay, my family's a mess. Like they all fucking, como nos dicen, hocicones. Like everybody, one thing in one way that I don't relate to your story is we were always taught to defend ourselves.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Desde tu abuelita, like you told me.
She was
she will tell it as it is.
Yeah.
And
she was definitely like a black sheep, like a, I don't want to say like a black sheep, but she was definitely not your traditional Mexican abuelita que bien calladita te ves bien bonita, because she had a sailor mouth. She was cussing a fucking storm. She would drink her whiskey, or what was it that she liked? Bourbon, I think, or something. But she would drink it and listen to some corridos.
Yeah.
And she was like, she used to love going to parties and dancing it up. And she era bien, como te digo, like, no quiero decir callejera, pero she was just very
alegre.
Yeah, very much out there. And then if someone was talking shit, she would be like, let me catch you outside, I'll fuck you up. Like, she was ready to throw hands. And she was very much, but like, you know, there was still like, you know, traditional things taught to her, like how her and my grandpa never got a divorce because, you know, they're both Catholic and they didn't believe in divorce. They fucking had their own different rooms in the same house.
Yeah.
And fucking hated each other, but they would not get a divorce.
That's how a lot of actually old couples are.
Yeah, but it's just weird because, like, you know, like in some senses, she did go against the grain because she was very much not your traditional, like I said, abuelita. Yeah. But no, we were always like, we were all taught to defend ourselves, and
that's great.
Beautiful. Yeah, and we were always taught like, and if you don't fuck them up, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, that's so different from what I was taught.
Yeah,
you know?
like my mom would always be like, no te dejes, no te dejes, and if someone throw hands at you, you better fuck them up.
You see, and that's not how I was taught. That's completely the opposite of what I was taught, bro. They're like, if somebody, this is literally my parents. If somebody hits you, especially when I went to middle school, and you know how the middle school that I went to, Robeson, which RIP to Robeson, because it's now like they're gonna destroy the school and stuff.
That's so sad.
Yeah, but they knew that there was a lot of fights there because they would always like on the bridge. There would be
Please tell me, what did they tell you to do? I need to know,
bro. You want to know what my parents told me? More so my mom. She's like, oh, si alguien quiere pelearte, you know, you gotta run and go tell like the principal or the dean. Like you gotta like. That's what they didn't tell me to defend myself. I learned that the hard way because I was like, this just doesn't, like, I think it was me. I was just like, that's not right. That's not right. Pero yo desde chiquilla, like, even though they taught me one way, desde que me acuerdo, I would, yo siempre, like, I would really, ¿cómo te dice? I really get on my parents' nerves because I would go the other way. For example, it started in kindergarten or even earlier on when I started biting kids. But
biting? I'm sorry, you said biting?
Yeah, when I was little, I like if they si me hacían
you just feel like
si me hacían algo malo, bro, I bit a couple kids. I'm sorry if I bit you.
That's crazy.
But like in kindergarten, bro. This little boy was making fun of me. So what I did, I pulled his pants down and I was like, and I made fun of him.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, and this other little boy wanted to sneak a kiss on me because I know I wasn't there, and I le di una cachetada, and I got sent to the principal 2 times in kindergarten.
That's insane.
And my parents were so mad, so livid. Me calmé un poco, you know, whatever, like, you know, that con tiempo se hace eso, you know. And then middle school came back, and it's like like that I told you. And they're like, oh, if si quieren pelear, you run. You run and you... I'm like, in what world is that going to happen? Like, in what world am I going to be able to run?
What if they get you? What were you supposed to do? Were you supposed to just take it?
Yeah, they're like, oh, no pelees, but like, just cover yourself. I'm like, that's the thing about my parents. Like I said, I love them, but they did not teach me how to defend myself.
Oh, man.
At all. Like, I learned that, y yo también me metía en unas cosas que I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So the first time that I thought I was going to fight somebody in middle school, I was so scared. But I showed up to the fight.
Okay.
You know how my parents were like, oh, like, how they were fights and shit, they're like, oh, don't go, run away. No, I was like, I'm gonna show up, even though I'm so scared because I never fought anybody or whatever.
Yeah.
And the reason why this girl wanted to fight me, keep in mind, she was really tall. And the reason why she had a problem with me is because she was making fun of a friend that I had back, like, in those times that she had just came from Mexico. And she only spoke Spanish. Her English was broken. And for me, that's my thing. Like, you just don't pick on other people because of stuff like that. Yeah. So I stood up and I was like, why? I don't remember what I said, but I stood up for her. And then she's like, you meet me at the whatever. And I'm like,
did the girl show up?
Yes, but because there was teachers around, so I was just there, like, at the meeting place, and I was like, oh, excuse me, like, I literally was praying. I was like, God, please, like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to, but I was like, I can't just back down.
That was my stomach, guys.
I can't just back down, so, yeah, that didn't happen. So, that didn't happen, but, yeah.
That's crazy.
Little by little, me fui como yo, like, enseñando yo misma. Like,
well, I feel like during, like, your adolescence. How do you say?
Adolescence.
Yeah, adolescence. Adolescence. It's adolescence.
I'm like, what the fuck?
During your adolescence, I feel like that's when you really start to kind of question things. Like, that's when you start to kind of have more of, like, a mind of your own outside of your parents. And you start to, like, think and become your own person. Yeah. So, what's crazy is my mom was actually driving me to a fight one time.
Damn.
Because, I don't know if I told the story.
Your mom drove you to a fight. Porque los chingas o te chingo.
Literally. No, one time.
Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. It was this girl. I honestly don't know what her problem with me was. I could not even tell you, okay? She just had a problem with me. I don't know what her problem was, okay? And I still remember, it was like super early in the morning. My mom's taking me, it was middle school. My mom was like, we were on the way to school. Like, she was going to go drop me off at school. Yeah. And I remember I get a phone call from my friend Giselle, and I was like, I still remember. I look at my cell phone and I was like, why is Giselle calling me? So I answer the phone, and then she goes, girl, she was kind of ghetto. She was more like chola. Yeah. She was like, girl, I don't want to say the girl's name. She's like, she's right here and she's saying that she's going to fuck you up and she's waiting for you in front of the school, y que no sé qué, right? And that she's waiting for me because she's going to fuck me up. And then I'm like, right now? What? Like, I was so confused because I'm like, what is this girl's problem? Like, I could not tell you for the life of me. And I'm just like, okay, hold on, I'm on my way. I'm almost there. Like, I'm almost to school, blah, 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 blah. And my mom's like, ¿qué está pasando? Because she heard me, like, getting, like, like, into it because I was on the phone with Giselle. And I'm like, you better tell her to wait. I'm almost there. Wait for me. I'm almost there. Like, whatever, right? And then I fucking hang up. And my mom's like, ¿qué pasó? And I'm like, oh, es que está. And I was like, because I had already told my mom, like, kind of this girl that has been having issues with me. And I was like, oh, es que dijo que me iba a pelear y que no sé qué tantos, right? And so I'm telling her. And my mom's like, what? She wants to fuck you. Like, she te quiere pelear. And I'm like, yeah, she's waiting for me right there in front of the school. And my mom's like, girl, my mom started driving faster. She was like, dude, tell me why we fucking get. And I told my mom, I was like, oh, what if I get, like, I might get suspended or something. And my mom's like, well, you fucking defend yourself, And so we fucking pull up. And then me and my mom are hella looking to see where this girl's at. Yeah, the girl left. And then I see my friend Giselle running out, like not running out, but she like saw we pulled up or whatever to the front of the school. And I see Giselle running and I'm like, where's she at? And then she goes, oh, she said you took too long. I'm like, bitch, we were just on the phone like 5 minutes ago. She couldn't wait 5 minutes. She could not wait 5 minutes. Like...
Wow.
This bitch was a talker because
esos que nomás ladra, ladra.
She was a little chihuahua. Yeah. Like,
I met a lot of people like that.
Like, come on. Like, you couldn't wait. No, get the fuck out of here. My mom started accelerating and she was driving over speed limit.
To get you to this fight.
To get me to this fight. No, my mom's always been like, you better fucking defend. Like, we've always been taught, defend yourself. My grandma always taught us, like, defend yourself. And so that was very much ingrained in me since I was little, you know. And it was so easy for me to, like, even stand up for the people around me too. And like when I saw that, I don't know, maybe it's the Libra in me too, but like whenever I saw like algo que era injusto, like it was just like no, that's not right.
No, same. I think it was a lot easier for me to stand up for other people than standing up for myself. Always, because even when it came to like desde que me acuerdo kids being picked on or anything like that, I would always, like, most of the time would always stand up. I do remember a couple times where I was I fell into the influence, like peer pressure.
I do remember you told me,
and I still feel
you feel so bad
for that. Like, after that happened, I remember I apologized to the girl, but like she didn't have to accept my apology. I was you know, but
at that point, it was more for you than it was for her.
And I just felt so bad.
Yeah.
To this day, I really feel bad.
I know. I still have my stories where I feel bad about... And it wasn't even because, like, I was making fun... Well, I wasn't making fun of them. It's just, like, you know, you're a kid and... I'm not trying to justify the shit that I've said or anything, but like I'm like, a kid.
It was wrong.
Like sometimes you just don't know better, you know, and it's not until after everything and you've had a chance to reflect on it that you're like, that wasn't okay.
Yeah,
you know, like that wasn't right.
Our parents taught us better. Yeah, our parents taught us better, and yeah, I know, it's a couple instances, but I think ever since then I was like, I kind of like made a thing to myself that I was like, nah. I'm never gonna do that again. And so even if it was like kids sitting like alone at lunch, bro, like I would always like make an effort to talk to them. One time this kid ran me, like he just yelled at me and told me to leave.
That's fucking crazy. Like,
first of all, he was sitting by himself at lunch.
First of all, I'm trying to go out of my way to be nice to you, you little asshole. Like,
and I was like, oh, okay.
Maybe he thought you were going to pick on him or something.
Maybe something like that. But on all honesty, it wasn't. It's usually I would, like, either sit with them at lunch or go, like, invite them over to my my table or whatever.
Did we already tell our friends about our T-shirts?
Oh, yeah.
We did tell them. Okay. Do you remember the creator's name? Like, I don't know if you want to share it.
Oh, my gosh. It was in the name card.
Damn, and we left it's over there.
Oh, my goodness.
It's called, like, no. I don't know, girl.
Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see if I somehow come up with it.
I'm a little tired.
Oh, don't fall asleep.
Also, guys, I think we need to be wrapping this up.
It's called
soon.
Sending Luck. Sending Luck.
Sending Luck. Shout out to you.
Found her on TikTok.
We might have to cut this episode soon because we have to pre-record because I'm going to be out of town next week.
Yeah. So, now, Angel's going to be out of town. She's going to leave me.
Only for a few days.
Yeah, but still.
I actually was like this conversation about like the lady basically calling you fat just reminded me of something I saw on social media. I don't know, have you seen the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know who Jennifer Love Hewitt is?
Yeah.
Have you seen what people are saying about her?
Oh my God, yes.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Because she otra vez está haciendo like a...
So she basically she starred in the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer or whatever, right? But because they brought it back, but like she's one of the original characters, like the OG characters from the original movie.
So she came back. I don't think she was very much in Hollywood, right?
No, she's kind of she's been in a few things here and there,
but more low key.
Yeah, like
she not in the eye.
No, but she came back for the movie and she was in it, and they were doing like the red carpet event or whatever, and people were just talking so bad about her body, and I'm like, bro, like I saw one person comment like, oh, from Hottie with the, oh, what did they say? Oh, like they're like, oh, because in the original movie, I think she was still like a teenager when she was in the original movie. Yeah. And so somebody had commented and was like, oh, from Hottie with a body to a fridge something. Like basically saying that she's a fucking tank, like a fridge.
And
like,
bro, like the to be honest, I saw her and she's curvy, but like, what the hell? Yeah, and also if she was like, whatever, why don't you just keep your comments to yourself? Like, it's what so makes crazy. Like, what does that do to you to comment on somebody's
But also
body?
like, dude, you're comparing a teenager body
to a woman,
a 46-year-old woman that with has 3 kids.
That has kids.
46-year-old woman with 3 kids.
That's the thing about it. We have unrealistic expectations in society of women, how women should look. I don't see this fucking kind of comments on men as much.
Not as much, no.
Not as much. But like, it's just unrealistic expectations for a woman. A woman, quieren que una mujer tenga hijos, que dé toda la vida a sus hijos, su familia and everything. And you don't expect that there's gonna like, their body's gonna change. Like they're just supposed to stay like their 18-year-old self forever.
That's crazy. And also, but like, why
do you get a fucking book and read?
How about get a life? Because
get off the internet.
But also, like, it's just like, why do you feel the need to like comment on it though?
I don't know.
Like, you could think it, but like, why do you have to comment on it? Like, do you feel better? Like, what is the point of being like, damn, she's so big now? Like, what was the point of that?
It's because I don't know if they think like, oh, I'll use myself as an example. Like, obviously, I don't have the same body that I had when I was 18. Yeah. And if people comment and it's like, oh, you know, you don't look like how you were 18. It's like, you don't think I see that? Like, why are you fucking telling me that? Like, what world do you think I don't...
Like, do people want to make other people feel bad?
That's exactly. I'm like, what's your point?
Yeah.
With this? Like, where is this going? For what? What's the purpose of this?
Como la señora. Like, what was the point?
What's the purpose? Like, to make you feel better because you make somebody feel worse about themselves?
Dude, and what's crazy is that, like, I actually saw this video, and it was a guy. It was a guy who made the video and was, like, the people talking on Jennifer Love Hewitt. And he basically blew up their comment into like
their profile picture.
Yeah, their profile picture. Or if their profile picture was like something weird, he would go into their account and find a picture of them and then put the picture of them next to their comment so you could see what their handle, their name is, and what they look like. And it was like disgusting how many people who I wouldn't say necessarily looked fucking great are over here talking shit. Like,
I'm telling you.
Like, people are ugly, bro. Like, you're both ugly inside and out. Like,
exactly. Y eso no se puede arreglar. So, I don't know. I think she looks great.
Honestly,
I saw her and I think she looked great in the dress that she took. It was like a sparkly kind of gown. I think she looked nice, curvy, whatever.
I'm really looking forward to the movie because that was I liked that movie when I was young.
I can't wait.
Do we watch scary movies? Because I think Freddie Prinze Jr. is in it, right, too? I think he makes an appearance.
Girl, don't talk to me about actors or people.
Freddie Prinze Jr. He plays Fred in Scooby-Doo live action.
Oh, okay. You gotta tell me characters, girl.
Well, you know who Jennifer Love Hewitt was.
Yeah, I did because I think because of the TikTok that I had seen. So I was like, oh, that's a name.
Because Freddie Prinze Jr. I think was in the original too. Was he? But what's it called? Because that's how him and what's her name? His wife, Daphne. ¿Cómo se llama?
No sé.
Damn it, I forgot her name.
Daphne to me.
I think that's how they originally met on the set of that movie.
The set of the movie.
But I think he makes an appearance. I want to say, I don't know, but I want to see the movie because I did like that movie.
I know, my mom was excited too because
your mom liked it?
Yeah, well, the original movie.
I thought your mom didn't like scary movies.
She still watches scary movies. She
okay.
she's not like the biggest fan, but that's one movie that she does remember watching with the guy. And she's like, oh, cuando pasó, and she's like, oh my god, lo van a hacer otra vez? Like, la van a
She
hacer
saw
otra
the movie with another guy?
No, like she saw the movie with the guy in the hook.
Oh, with the hook. Oh, okay. I was like, with the guy? What guy? I was like, as far as I know, your mom's just been with your dad.
No, she saw like the commercials when they
okay.
were airing them, and she's like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
the guy
I'm
with
sure.
the hook.
I feel like I'm slowly getting into spooky season. My nails are orange. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah, but they give summer, girl.
I know they give summer.
They give no spooky.
But
they give monarch butterfly summer nails.
I'm warming up to it. Okay. Orange is a Halloween color.
It's also a summer color.
Whatever.
But can't wait to spooky season. So.
Yeah, I really like watching scary movies. We need to do something. We need to plan something. A Galloween maybe. Galloween. What did they call it? Galloween something. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck. But anyways,
aquí los vamos a dejar, guys.
Yeah, because we're rambling again.
We got another episode to film.
So we'll be right back.
Yeah.
But not for you. But not for you. You got to wait a whole week. Oh, you know what? I just realized me keep talking while she's dying.
Dead. Still talking.
We have not stuck to our fucking regular scheduled programming because when was the last time we did montaña rusa
or stir the beans?
And stir the beans.
Damn.
Or like we didn't even do chisme palmetiche. We did not do a break. What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
It's a good thing we're having a meeting tomorrow.
She's just gonna yell at me the whole time, guys. Just pray for me.
When have I ever yelled at you?
All the time. That's how it sounds in my head.
I talk loud.
Fuck you, Edith.
What was that?
I don't know. It's our cue. Anyways, make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you made it this far. What should they comment?
What did we talk about? People calling you fat.
Defending just people. What should they comment?
Is there a hook emoji? No, huh?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't think there's a hook emoji.
Because I was gonna say, friend, I know what you did last summer.
I'm
about to look it up. Is there a hook? Because we don't know. Yeah, there is. There's a hook.
There's a hook? There's a hook, guys. Comment a hook if you made it this far.
It's the hook emoji.
The hook emoji. Anyways, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, make sure to leave a 5-star review. Anything less,
you're gonna hit the DMs.
You already know.
Drop a comment on Spotify too. I like reading those.
Those are cool. Those are cool. Anyways, make sure to leave some chisme. The link is down below or in the bio of our Instagram.
Yeah.
Ya con eso ya las dejo, ¿verdad? Ya.
All right, los vamos a dejar. Que Dios los bendiga.
Besitos.
Bye guys.